So it's Prithviraj Sukumaran's birthday, and we have a lot of announcements for his films. The first one we're checking out is Khalifa Glimpse, The Bloodline. No trailer, no teaser. It's just called The Bloodline, and it's almost 3 minutes long. Starring Prithviraj Sukumaran, Vysakh has directed it, and it says vengeance will be written in gold. The ruler Khalifa. Is it similar to Burj Khalifa and sorry, let's continue.
In what seems like a plot straight out of a movie script, police and customs officials have unearthed a multi-million-dollar gold smuggling racket operating
Okay.
out of the Middle East through networks in London, Nepal, and Kerala. Though details remain
Doesn't
unclear,
look like an Indian film at this point.
പെട്ടുള്ളതിന്റെ ആമർ ഇനി ഈ ഇന്ത്യ മഹാരാജ്യത്തെ എവിടെ അവൻ കാലെടുത്ത് കുത്തിയാലും അപ്പ പൊക്കി അകത്തണം
Hey!
അതാ ഈ കോഫി പോസ്റ്റഡ് ഒരു ഗുണം
Oh my god.
പണിക്കർ സാറെ എങ്ങക്കറിയോ ഈ നാട്ടിൽ എങ്ങനെ കൊഫെ പോസ ഉണ്ടായെന്ന്?
What is Poefsa? They went international with this, huh?
അങ്ങ് വടക്ക് സുക്കൂർ നരയൻ ബാക്കിയും ഹാജി മസ്താനും, ഇടത്തേക്ക് മുതലിയാരും, പിന്നെ മാമ്പറയ്ക്കൽ അമ്മദാലി.
Okay. Very slick. Oh.
അന്നീ നാലാളെയും കൊണ്ട് ശരിക്കും വെള്ളം കുടിച്ചു പോയിരുന്നു മിസ്സിസ് ഗാന്ധി. അങ്ങനെ ഒരു 74 പാർലമെന്റ് കൊഫെ പോസ പാസ്സാക്കുന്നത്.
Okay.
എന്നിട്ട് ആ പോസയമേൽ ഒരു അരമണിക്കൂർ അമ്മദാലിനെ പിടിച്ച് അകത്തിടാൻ ഓരെ കൊണ്ടായിട്ടില്ല സാറേ. ആ അമ്മദാലിന്റെ പേരക്കുട്ടിയാവൻ ആമിർ.
Okay.
സാറൊന്ന് ശ്രമിച്ചു നോക്ക് ആമിർ അലീനെ പൂട്ടാൻ. അപ്പ കാണാം മമ്പറം പള്ളിയിലെ ഉറൂസ്.
Okay. Hey. We are not seeing the full sequences. Oh. Okay. I like this. Of course. Oh, what has happened to Malayalam cinema? What is this? Months in advance, you're putting out a full on, not even, I don't know what to call this, a glimpse, like a full on 3 minute glimpse for a film, and the film is not yet to come till Onam 2026. Which, wait, Onam was this light Loka. So, like, almost a year or like 10 months in advance. You kidding me, right? I don't really mind it. It's much better than putting out a trailer a week before the release. But I guess some films, it's fine. It's a small film, so it doesn't really matter. But for big films, like they're trying to set it up as a big action spectacle, and the way it's shot, the way it looks, the vibe of it looks very slick. The initial action shots, like they were just cutting to black and not showing us too much. That makes sense. But I think that last shot of him hitting, and then we get a long wide shot and we just see what happens after that. And I think in action movies we just show the kicks and box and everything and cut to you have moved on. I want to see what happens after when you have hit that guy and okay, he's taking rest now, and the guy kind of is in pain and just falls down. Like that's something I enjoy in the John Wick films a lot. And you see the struggle also. And there's this sequence where he's in the car and shouting. Like I want to see a hero with emotions. I just don't want him to be stoic throughout. Now the whole black suit and attire, there have been many films, but definitely the one comes to mind is Marco. I'm sure that has left a big influence. Maybe not this film, but definitely in the future that film will have an influence on the action films, especially films coming from Kerala. Now they use that typical setup in mass movie that one character is telling us about the hero and hyping it up, and the other guys getting shocked and serious. Who am I gonna go up against? We have no idea. The myth building which we have seen in KGF, Pushpa, like most Telugu films, and that's the pattern they have gone with. The trailer the glimpse that he's kind of hyping it up, and I like that they used a whole lot of history and this Okofisa act I have no idea about, and these four gangsters, or who they were. I don't know if they're real or not. And then Mrs. Gandhi in 74, like a lot of build up, a lot of setup to set who the villain is or the protagonist is. Like the kind of shots we got in this, they're definitely like shot for the film. We'll see that in the film whenever it comes out. So they're quite much into the production. They're coming like almost 10 months from now. That means there's still a lot to left, or there's still some big portions to shoot, and it will take time with the visual effects, if whatever little bit they need. And of course they're shooting abroad, so maybe cost wise, like they have to take care of it. Basically there's stuff to take care of. I just hope don't go for the sequel setup at the end. It's not over. There's more. Like, I think it's getting tiring now. Just make one film that is actually good and enjoyable, and let us, the audience, ask for a sequel, and then you come up with a sequel instead of just making a part 2, part 3, and ending with a tease, not completing the story. I love the color grading, the different shots with the the warm color. Then we have these night shots, international, foreign shots. Then we have these boxing arena shots. Like, all of them look slick. They have this Hollywood flair to it. Like at the start, until the Malayalam dialogues don't come in, you don't know if it's an Indian film or not. So they're definitely got the feel right if they're going for it. Now it's all about the story, how it will play out. But looks very promising. Excited. What are your thoughts? Do let me know in the comments below. Am I missing out something? And you can check out your next, and I will see you next time.